too aloof from it, really. It's good.
So at £20,000, I mean, pulling into the corporate car park in something like this is really going to turn heads, isn't it?
Well, it is, yeah. Maybe make a bit of envy as well. There's always that kudos with a BMW badge, I suppose. It's a sector they've made their own, isn't it? And I think that's why it draws me towards it. They've been making them for years, and I like it.
Right. You like this car, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's easy to see. Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's not all good news, unfortunately. There are a few problems on some of the earlier models. When you're driving down the road, you'll find them skitting across the road, and that means that the front lower wishbones could have gone, and they will need replacing. Unfortunately, that's £600 to do. Then there is a little niggly problem, and it's a little flashing light on the dashboard. It's the airbag warning light. Unfortunately, they do have a fault, and they sometimes stay on, and you have to have them reset. That's £100 to do.
Right, yeah. I mean, I hear all these things, but I really do like the car, to be honest with you. I think it's something I'm really interested in.
It's all going over the top of your head, isn't it?
It is, really, yeah. I like the car so much.
I'll tell you what, go and have a look around the Lexus in the showroom. Have a look at the next one. I'll be within a bit.
OK.
Well, he seems to really, really like this BMW. It doesn't matter what I say about it, he seems to still want it. Who can blame him? It's a cracker. It's obvious that as well as low running cost and driving appeal, image is also an important factor to Anthony. However, I'm about to shake up his cosy little world by showing him the new baby Lexus. The IS200 in its latest guise sports a super smooth diesel engine and is set to really shake up this sector of the market. My hunch is it's going to give Anthony a genuine motoring dilemma. However, Ed's got his own motoring dilemma trying to shift this beach buggy.
This is the rather cool exhaust system that came with the beach buggy. It comes in 2 pieces for each side, and what happens is basically it kind of clamps the engine, so it goes over the exhaust port either way, like so. Now, if I just fit the rear piece first of all, just pop it over the bolts. Don't believe this. I think we found the real reason why this wasn't actually fitted. Originally, this engine had a carb in the middle, just a single carburettor. These twin carbs, and they're very big carburettors at that, hit the exhaust. Now, I think I could do something here. Basically, we're very lucky that Volkswagen's a very popular vehicle. I reckon if I make a few phone calls, I might be able to find a different exhaust system that will be similar, will actually fit. I might even be able to do a deal, perhaps even swap it. So just make a quick phone call.
My new chum Anthony is typical of a lot of company car drivers. He's toying with coming out of his company car scheme and buying his own motor. I've already shown him how a Mondeo ST diesel could give him a lot of flash for relatively little cash. But he was more swayed by the classy BMW, which will use up almost all of his 20 grand budget, but makes all the right noises in the company car park. But now I've introduced him to a motor that's really going to give him something to think about. All right there, Anthony. What do you think of this one, then? The new Lexus IS.
I quite like it, actually.
It's a great car, just falling within your price range, under £20,000 for the first time. Cracking car.
One problem, Mike, as you know, I'm after a diesel.
They do these in a diesel, a 2.2-litre diesel with, believe it or not, 175 brake horsepower. You really need to drive this. It's wicked.
OK. It's very, very luxurious. It feels very sumptuous. Very different to the BMW in that regard. You feel like you're sitting in the seats as opposed to on the seats.
Incredibly refined. Very quiet in here.
It is quiet, yeah. I mean, you have to think twice if you are driving a diesel. It feels almost like a petrol.
And although we're not pushing it hard or fast into corners, it actually handles quite well, doesn't it?
It does, and it's not so sharp, and the BMW is lovely, but this is, I think it's geared towards more a relaxing performance drive as opposed to a really kind of edgy, sporty drive, but without losing any of the kind of enjoyment, really.
Now, how important is this car in terms of image when you're in that corporate car park?
Well, it's important. I think there's lots of Mercedes, lots of BMW around, and that's one of the reasons I'm kind of gravitating towards the Lexus. It's something unusual. Already we've passed 3 or 4 cars earlier, which were BMWs or Mercedes, so it's different, and we haven't seen any Lexus yet.
No, we haven't. Now that is what I call a test drive.
That's fabulous.
You really enjoyed that, didn't you?
I did.
They've come a long way, Lexus, with this new IS. It really is a fantastic car. But as you know, down at my place, I always give you the bad news with the good news. So here is the bad news.
OK.
There is no bad news.
Oh, great.
Lexus top reliability index surveys every year. They have done for the last 6 years. They never, ever seem to go wrong. So all I can advise you is to just check for general faults. Curb damage on the alloy wheels, they're expensive, put right. Any signs of accident damage on the paintwork. But other than that, just don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's great news. I like the car a lot.
It's good, isn't it?
It's very good.
So you've had a look round all the cars. I think you've got a lot to think about. So go inside, just relax for a bit. I'll give you a bit of time to have a think about things and I'll join you in a bit.
Great.
Right, now it's time for Spot the Lemon. Watch and learn as I show you how to spot a dodgy motor.
Now, the guy behind me, his name's John, and he's interested in buying this little MG. Thing is, he's a bit worried that there's something wrong with it, so he's brought it down for me to have a look at. I had a run round it earlier, and there's definitely a few clues to this car's history. It's got something wrong with it. Thing is, will he be able to spot the lemon in this little motor? Right then, John.
Right, Mike.
This is that little MG then you brought down to show me. I know you're worried about it, but it looks cheap enough, $29.95. Now,
Yeah.
what are you worried about?
Well, first impressions, it looks great, but I noticed there's a bit of overspray.
Yep.
By the rubber seal here, you can tell there's been a bit of a paint job there.
Right, that's very good. Yes, that is a clue that there is something wrong with this car, but there's a lot more than that. So what would you do next?
I guess I'd look around the chassis, have a look at the bodywork, and probably have a look under the hood.
Get under the bonnet. Good lad. Right, now, when you get under the bonnet of a car, you really need to scrutinise absolutely everything.
OK.
So, what's the first thing you see?
I see an engine.
It's got an engine, which is great news. Anything else?
You can see, again, an overspray.
Yeah, overspray down the front.
Yeah.
So that's a clue. You've got overspray in the door, bit of overspray at the front. It should lead you on to other things. So go on, really dig into it. Have a good look.
Ooh, part names over here?
Very good. Yes, there is a part name down there. Which means?
Which means they must have ordered a part.
Separately.
Separately for the engine.
But that means
Right.
there's been a repair down there. You're on the right track. Just by simply using your eyes and casting it around and following the clues, you're almost there to what's wrong with this car. But you could have saved yourself the bother of bringing this car down and the bother of me having a look over it for you by just doing one simple thing, which is making a phone call. Now, I've programmed the number into here. It's just ringing for you. Speak to the person on the phone, they're expecting your call, give them the registration number of the car, and they'll tell you all you need to know about it.
Right.
Now, the first thing you should do before you even set off to go and buy a car is do what they call a data check. There's loads of different services out there that you can tap into. All you need to do is to give them the registration number and chassis number of the car, which you can get off the person who's selling it. It costs no more than the price of a tank of fuel, and they can tell you whether the car's been an insurance write-off, whether the police have got an interest in it, or more importantly, whether there's any money outstanding on it. Now, I wonder what he's discovered with this one.
OK.
What did you discover?
Well, the nice lady told me that this car is a Category D write-off.
Do you know what that is?
No, but it doesn't sound good.
It's not very good. This car has once been in a nasty accident. Somebody has taken this out of the scrapyard and they've repaired it. They've got the car re-registered and it's fine to be put back on the road, but there's no getting away from the fact that once this car had been in a nasty crash. So the car was $2,995. Do you still want to buy it?
I'd buy it if it was any cheaper.
Do you want to know what it's worth now?
What's it worth?
About 1,500 quid. Good luck.
Meanwhile, Ed's been trying to help shift another lemon. Well, a lemon-coloured VW-based beach buggy.